The social studies review, what we're doing currently is called the TEAGS review. In other words, about every 10 to 12 years, the state board reviews the Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills. We did that in science, we did it in English language arts, and now we're doing it in social studies. The first reading will be in March, the second and final reading will be at our May meeting. I am a strong advocate that you must have accurate, fair social studies curriculum in our books and in our TEAGS. In other words, we must have the historical events that made our country. We must have the historical figures involved. Unfortunately, there has been a lot of misinformation. For instance, somebody said Christmas was deleted. Not true. The state board never deleted Christmas. What happened is a work group member suggested that we have just one significant holiday for each religion, and that group suggested Easter for Christianity. The state board back in September said, no way, we want Christmas and Easter for Christianity. We want Yom Kippur and the major holidays for the Jewish faith. Those need to be listed. They're in there without question. The historical figures are in there. I've been called by the Daniel Boone Society that we remove Daniel Boone. Daniel Boone is in there. Davy Crockett's in there. All of the historical figures are in there. Now what happens? The teacher groups come and make recommendations. So you may move one figure from the 4th grade to the 3rd grade. Or they may say it's better to talk about this person in the 2nd grade, not the 5th grade. But no one is deleted. None of the major events are deleted. Columbus Day was not deleted. As a matter of fact, it was added along with Independence Day and other significant holidays. So the historical figures are there. Thurgood Marshall was not removed. Many of the historical figures that we have talked about are there. I think at the end of the day, you're going to end up with a good process. There has been, in the Lubbock Avalanche Journal, there was an article written by Gail Lowe, who's our chairperson, that was in the paper about 2 or 3 weeks ago. She's been writing those throughout the state, talking about that there's been misinterpretation of what's going on in social studies, but historical events, historical figures definitely need to be there, and they need to be called.
I think when you start mentioning words like fair and balanced, you got to really watch what that means, okay? I think the concern that's around the social study right now is that they're going to push some figures that we need to be teaching out and put in some things that really have no historical significance. I think that's what we have to watch, because I really think that those concerns are legitimate. I really think that there's a lot of talk nowadays about being politically correct. We have to be historically correct. Then we worry about everything else that we need to be looking at. I agree with the teachers that you may need to shift things around where you teach. But I think we also need to get input from our community members and our constituents on what they feel like ought to be taught. And I don't think that's being done right now today. And I think that's where a lot of concern is, because you don't feel like you have a voice in what's coming up. I want to give you that voice. I don't want to sit there and just talk to the teacher groups, although they are a major component of this thing. And I agree with doing that. But I think we're leaving out a big piece of people that need to have input in what we leave and take out and what we put in. Because I can guarantee you that there's not one group that can decide everything for everybody if they don't get some input from across membership of the society and the educators. Educators know where they need to be taught. We need to talk to you about what you think needs to be in there and what not. And that's my concern, is that that's not being done enough on the State Board of Education. I also have a concern that since it's a 7-7, 7 conservatives and 7 liberals, and don't help with Republicans and Democrats, there are 7 liberals on that board. This vote right here will determine which way we go. And I really have concern. That's why I'm running, because I have concerns about where my opponent and I have these philosophical differences. It's not personal. We just don't agree with the same things. And that's why I'm running, and that's why I think we need input from y'all and from a conservative member on the board. Thank you.